I remember thinking, okay, I feel the presence of this force trying to take me down. But then my very next thought was, there's also a life force and a very powerful human instinct to survive that's far beyond our understanding at this point, even with all we do know about the mind and the body, medically and psychologically. That life force was just as powerful as the death force, and they were constantly battling it out. What came out that day was I needed to believe in the life force. And, I would say that's probably the sort of spirituality that I find myself having.
What is the best way for me to validate and support someone who's receiving news like you've received personally?
No, I think there are definitely things, do's and don'ts there, so to speak. I've had many of them in my life, both when I was first diagnosed and since. Somebody I knew said to me when I was first diagnosed, "Oh, I understand what you're going through. I had a skin cancer scare once, and it turned out it was benign." That was not helpful because it's apples and oranges. I realize people are well-intentioned and also get nervous when they hear about a cancer diagnosis. It can be scary. And, we all, when we're nervous, sometimes blurt out things that maybe I try not to be too harsh or critical of people who say or do the quote unquote wrong thing, but I didn't find that particularly helpful. On the other hand, whenever somebody simply says to me, it's easy, like so many things of this sort, right? It's easier than you think. You just get in your own way. And when somebody just simply expresses their sympathy, gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Or that sucks. I can't imagine what you're going through, but that sounds really hard. All of those are extremely helpful, a basic expression of sympathy and an offer to help, even though it may not be needed. It may not even be entirely practical. I've had friends who've lived halfway around the world and have said, and if there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. That's helpful because it's an expression of sympathy or support. And knowing that other people sympathize and understand, and that they're ready, willing, and able to support you, or even if they can't practically support you, that they're emotionally supporting you, those things are very valuable and greatly appreciated.